Hello everyone, I'm András Volom and I hosted one of the focus group discussions in Hungary. And what's been interesting for me while I was looking at the results of the report in terms of what we perceive as the biggest problems caused by technology, that in a country like Hungary that we usually perceive as something different, maybe sort of split between developing and developed countries, I actually managed to discover the very same problems perceived, which sort of led me to the conclusion that this issue that we are facing right now is truly global and is truly extending through different groups and classes of people. But enough of that talk. I really need to get into a lot of listing for you, because I will be telling you what problems have been identified in sort of 6 different levels of examination by this report. That can get a little tedious and a little boring. So I would like to ask you, while I'm telling you about these problems, please ask yourself if you've seen these problems before in your life or you've thought about it. So starting with the personal level, they identified as problems overstimulation, addiction, privacy, loneliness, cybercrime, mental and physical health issues, child development, and narcissism. Then, sort of building from that, we were thinking about the word we perceive, and in that we identified 4 issues: a separation from nature, filter bubbles, disinformation, and a disconnect from reality. Then, another one level above, we have social interactions, less face-to-face interaction, the dehumanization of connection, trolling, cyberbullying, online hate, hypocrisy, breakdown of society, and a lack of civility. Above that, at business and work, inequality, regulatory issues, data mining and manipulation, automation and unemployment, as well as a lack of corporate accountability. Then at the political level, we've seen censorship, mass surveillance, the growing or overgrowth of the influence of companies such as Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, public opinion manipulation, corporate exploitation, the hijacking of elections, as well as polarization and division, which led us to the very last circle, which is the perception of an existential threat to humankind as a whole: killer robots, AI takeover, environmental disaster, and transhumanism. Well, as I told you, I thought that I might get slightly different results in Hungary in my group, because we always think that, well, in some way or another, my group will be different. But it turned out that we pretty much ended up with the very same problems that have been identified all around the world. And that led me to this idea that from a personal to an existential level, we see a pattern of losing control, identities challenged, our communities being broken up. Essentially, and here I would like to join Sephora, a challenge to the concept of free will. People sort of losing trust in the idea that they can influence their future. But what I also felt, that at this point, probably we still have time to go the other way around, because people are also genuinely willing to shape their future in the face of the challenges posed by technological change, and thereby, hopefully, we will be able to reap the benefits while still maintaining a healthy and sustainable life for all on Earth. So that's what I would like to close with, that as much as we see loads of problems caused by technological change, there is still a genuine willingness to turn this into something good. And I would like to thank Alvin too on this, because with this report, I think that we might be able to identify some of the key tools that we can use to counter these challenges. Thank you.